My topic is businesses should be closed on Sundays, and the audience is a women's group that want to better the community. Sunday's a good day. And what makes Sundays a good day is that you go to church, you praise Jesus, and it's still the weekend. And that's always something to be excited about. But the day can so easily become a bad day when you're trying to decide what to eat for lunch and someone mentions Chick-fil-A, even though they know it's closed. But hear me out. I think the world would be a better place if all the businesses were closed on Sundays. And before you just say I'm crazy, hear what I'm saying. I think if we closed everything on Sundays, not only would it improve our physical health, it'll improve our finances, and it'll improve the balance of our home life and work life. But before I get into that, I want to give you a brief history of why the businesses are closed on Sundays. So it all started in the creation of the world. When God created the world based off what Moses' writings, both in the Torah and the Bible, it took 6 days. But on the seventh day, he rested. So, in honor of that, his people, the Jews, took a Sabbath. And on that Sabbath, which for them was a Saturday, they did nothing. And it was in honor of God. Well, then Jesus came along and that changed things because that became the immersion of Christianity. And they too kept a Sabbath on Saturday, and just like the Jews, and they did that for 300 years. But things changed when the Emperor Constantine legalized Christianity. And when he did that, eventually he moved the Sabbath from Saturday to Sunday, where they had a church service. And the reason why they did that was because to separate themselves from the Jews, because they were Christians, but to still honor the faith. The European nation kept the Sabbath on Sunday because they considered themselves a Christian nation. And so did America. So for a long time, America took a Sabbath on Sunday as a nation. And so everything was closed. And that's the day they went to church and spent time with family. But eventually, with the involvement of the United States and the rule of freedom of speech, we kind of went away from that. And so now there's only a few businesses that still stay true to that. But back to my main points. The reason why I think we should keep businesses closed on Sundays, first of all, is our physical health. I know in our world we can keep going and moving, and especially in a capitalist world, we're all about success. But that's not very healthy. Even science says that we need 8 hours a day for good health. And I think that seems in our physical life, in our business life, we need a full day of rest. Not just the weekend where we shop or whatever, but to stay home and just relax. And I think our health will improve because of that. And the second thing is our finances. We're always spending, and it's so easy to spend these days. But if we took a whole day out of the week of no spending because everything's closed, our spending would drop 14% a week. That's crazy. We would, you know how much money if we put that in savings? You could pay for your kids' college in no time. And then the last one is better the balance of our home life and our work life. Like I said, we're a capitalist world, so we're always about success. We're always moving forward. But if we continue to do that, we could neglect our home life, and that could cause issues with not just in a marriage, but also with our children. And I know that sounds extreme, but let's make sure that we don't get there. And so if we had a whole day of just staying at home and not thinking of that, I think we can learn to appreciate our family more and enjoy life. And so all that being said, it's important to rest. And there's no better way to rest if every business is closed.